Hi, I'm Autumn Craig, the creator of LoveMyScrapbookingIdeas.com and the author of Entitled Scrapbooking, a resource for page title ideas, and Scrappiness Map, which is all about scrapbooking organization. This series is about scrapbooking ideas that you can complete in 15 minutes or less. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy them. Have a great day and happy scrapbooking. Welcome to another installment of 15 minutes or less. Today we're going to be building off my last video on stick pins. What we're going to do today is very similar supply-wise, but you can make something with a whole new look. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. So we're still going to be using the stick pins we were using before, some beads, and some various tools, and we're going to make a dangle embellishment. I thought I'd like a dangle charm for the front of this mini album that I'm working on. Yes, what I'm actually going to do may be too heavy in a scrapbook depending on what you use. But what I'm going to do is a small square metal charm that's designed for a photo, which would be great on a mini album. You could actually even make it into a necklace. But you could find something similar or smaller to use in a scrapbook so it would be flatter and less heavy. Now maybe you do altered books too. It would be great in something like that. What I'm going to do to start is I'm actually going to measure to get an exact fit. Because what I want is I want the photo to fit in perfectly in it, and then I'm going to use an epoxy like glassy accents to actually secure the photo down and cover it with a hard gloss film on the top, so it'll be clear, but it will be almost like a plastic on there. So I'm going to use my ruler and I'm going to measure the actual size of the embellishment. And once I have that measurement, I'm going to cut the photo down, the area that I want inside the charm, but I'm actually going to cut it a little bit bigger so I can trim it down, because it's better to have it a little bigger and be able to trim it down than have it too small and then you have to start off with a new photo because you can't go back. Okay, now I have a perfect fit after I've trimmed it down, and I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back, a little drop of glue or a little piece of adhesive tape just to hold it in place. And for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm not going to be putting on the glossy accents until after, because once I've done that part it has to sit flat and dry for several hours. So what I'm using here is I'm going to take one of the head pins I had from before to add a dangle to the mini photo frame. And I'm just going to actually just put a few beads on there and then create a loop that I can put around the loop of the charm. And in addition to that, since this mini album is an engagement album, what I'm going to do is I had a little key charm. So my theory was kind of like a key to our love. So I was going to put the picture of the two of them in the charm, attach a little dangle with some beads, and one of those is a heart-shaped bead, and then the little tiny key. I thought that would be kind of a fun way to decorate the front of the book. now that it's almost done, I'll put the glossy embellishments on, and we're ready to let it dry. And here's the finished product. Hopefully you got to try something new today and save some money in the process. So enjoy and happy scrapbooking!